Hi cuties. So Silent Hill 2 is doing absolutely fantastic right now, and to a lot of folks, Jack the Ripper included, I'll be honest, that comes as a huge shocker. Bloober Team, the devs behind it, didn't really have the greatest track record if you remember correctly, and neither did Konami in terms of the Silent Hill franchise since like Silent Hill 4, to be real with y'all. A lot of others are backpedaling and making fun of people in the community for rightfully being cautious and weary of the Silent Hill 2 remake, but at the end of the day, you had to be a little worried, like come on dog, look at this shit. Especially in today's modern gaming climate where even great looking video games could come out rushed, buggy, and stanky. Despite all that, Silent Hill 2's reviews are blasting through the stratosphere, and a few vidges ago I took a gander at that TGS footage of Metal Gear Solid 3's remake, and that looks mind-blowing as well. I mean, if you showed me this as a 7-year-old, I probably would spontaneously combust seeing Eva in 4K 60 like that. This begs the question, is Konami officially back in the swing of things? I just wanted to run through a quick Jack the Ripper history lesson with y'all and discuss Konami's standing nowadays because there was a time where I would have been happy if they announced that they were going to explode their headquarters. I think for a lot of stinky gamers, most of the disdain came from their handling of Hideo Kojima. To put it bluntly, they fucking fired him for no reason. Konami also prevented him from being at the Game Awards, which made Jeff Keighley piss and cry, rightfully so. They deleted mention of his name from MGS 5 Ground Zeroes, PT got cancelled, that was a big one, and it really seemed like they just wanted to be done with making console games as their newfound focus of pachinko slot machines was going nuts. Then in 2018 they decide, you know what, let's just make a fucking zombie Metal Gear game without Kojima, that'll sell gangbusters. Yeah, anyways, you see my point. Konami abandoned and screwed over whatever good faith the community had left in them and decided to leave for quite a while. Sure, there were little releases here and there, but even as recent as a couple years ago, people were begging and pleading for them to sell some of their IP to other studios because they were dormant as fuck. Then, out of nowhere, we got the Silent Hill transmission showing off several new releases in the pipeline, as well as the 2 remake, Metal Gear Solid 3's remake, new Contra, Suikoden, I mean damn. Even their social media team has a greater presence now, and I'm aware that's a small thing. However, it's just insane seeing them be active on the timeline because Jack the Ripper was there when all them pages were dead as fuck. Here's the thing, I really don't want to jump the gun simply because they're doing good with releasing games from prior years. I think the true test will be if they nail games like Silent Hill F, maybe drop a new 3D Castlevania and things like that. I don't want them to just spew out all their old shit for some cash grabs because they really are sitting on a bunch of amazing IP that deserve to not be choking on dust to death. The problem is, a lot of their developers have left the studio and it seems like they're pretty much going to be a publisher besides a few special cases like the Virtuous team put together to release the MGS 3 remake. I just really struggle to find a world in my Jack the Ripper noggin where they really hit their stride and release internally developed games that are of that high quality from decades prior. Right now, it still kind of feels like Konami is just throwing shit at the wall to see if it sticks. Silent Hill 2 Remake is released and it's doing well, but I still have quite a few gripes with how everything was handled with it. I'll probably be in the minority for saying this, but Jack the Ripper believes if a game is remade, they should throw in the original as a bonus or something, and that really goes for any remake. I feel like if they truly cared about the franchise, they maybe would have started with Silent Hill 1 or something, but they obviously chose 2 because it's the highest selling one. Big bucks. I get it, companies gotta make the cheese, but Konami has been so scummy for so long now that I have to be cynical towards them. I'm not sorry about it. I mean, do y'all remember them getting into the NFT shit a few years ago? It's crazy that one good remade video game will come out and everybody is so quick to hop right back on a corporation's cock and taters. Konami still has to make up for years and years of shitty decisions. I mean, at this point, there are more bad Silent Hill video games than classic ones. Just think about that for real. Take Capcom, for example. It took them quite a while to get to the point that they're at now. I mean, 10 plus years ago, they were damn near cooked, dropping horrendous video game after horrendous video game. But they stuck to the grind, and now it seems like they can't miss. At the end of the day, I really can't see myself ever fully forgiving Konami because most of my life, they done terrible shit. I was not alive during that 80s and 90s prime run they had. It's just really interesting and funny to me seeing everybody on Twitter be absolutely ecstatic to welcome Konami back into their good graces, simply because Bloober Team, don't get it fucked up, Bloober Team did an excellent job remaking a Konami game. Shout out to Bloober Team, they made me eat my words, I'm not gonna lie, but giving all the credit to Konami is just a little batshit insane, I'll be honest. What are you guys thinking though? Am I being dramatic, or is Konami the worst company to ever exist on this planet in your eyes? We must discuss this down below. I mean, they canceled PT, like how can you ever actually truly forgive somebody for doing some shit like that for real? I talked about it in my Metal Gear Solid video a little bit, but seeing as how that series is my all-time favorite, literally look at my name bitch, I get this weird feeling about purchasing the Metal Gear Solid remake after Konami's handling of that whole situation. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it was all Kojima because he did have a whole team with him, but they really did him dirty, dog, and perhaps there was more behind the scenes, but I don't know. Fuck Konami, I said it. Basically, to sum it all up, be wary of putting all your faith back in Konami. At the end of the day, they just want your monies, bro, so fudge them. But yeah, my cuties, I had to come on here and yap a bit because I still don't have the Silent Hill 2 remake yet, and perhaps I'm a little salty about it. I don't know. Let me know if you guys would want to see me stream a playthrough of it, seeing as how I am the greatest gamer of all time. And like I said, comment down below how you're feeling about Konami overall. I really want to see your opinions. Thank you guys for 843 subs. I love you to death. I will literally kill somebody for you. And yeah, drop a copy of Skate or Die on the like button. Perhaps Contra shoot the subscribe. And I love you guys. Bye.